Yeah, man. Just getting started on the show with all these RIPs, man. It just makes you think that how short life is, man, and you don't really ever get the chance sometimes to do everything you want to do. Well, a lot of people don't, and that's unfortunate. Um, I've really have had like a turnaround in my whole thought process and everything in the last week of my life because it's just been crazy. It's been such a drastic turn of events, and
Right.
it's been for the best, of course. It's amazing, obviously, but it definitely is different. And so I wanted to touch bases real quick, just a little bit about things about being a father. You know, becoming a father was massively, like massively important to me, and
Mm-hmm.
it hit me in a way that I didn't think would hit me per se. Um, I'm still obviously it's only a weekend, so but basically I just wanted to talk about it, touch bases on that a little bit. What was the few main things that stood out to you, Sam, when you became a father, like for the first and the second time? Is it like, does it feel any different from the first and second time, or did it just hit you the same way, or what?
Every time is important. But for my first son, he stayed in the stomach or whatever for like 10 months. So it was like it was just he wanted to stay in. So it was a long time for him to come out or whatever. So we were waiting, playing the waiting game and stuff as well. And I mean with the second one or whatever, it was crazy because like I say, couldn't do anything, whatever, with my wife. Just everything or whatever was so fragile, whatever, like she couldn't move certain times and stuff like that. So it was super crucial or whatever with my second son. So like I say, it was always like beautiful, just a beautiful thing, for real. Like being a father is like one of the greatest things that I've ever done in my life. So just being there, whatever, for it and stuff like that, it's just a great thing, man, for real. I love it. I love being a father, man. I'm glad you're one too now.
Yeah, I am too, man. There's nothing like when you see him and then when you hold him. I held it together pretty good. I thought I would start crying immediately, but I didn't when he
Mhm,
was
mhm,
born. I
mhm.
think I was in shock. It didn't really set in too much yet, but
Right, shock.
when I held him for the first time, I lost it though.
Right.
You know, I broke down a little bit, but the thing of it is, man, is my wife and I, we were trying for years.
Right.
Um, at first, like in the earlier years, nothing too serious. We were more of the mindset of like, if it happens, it happens.
Right.
Then we'll embrace it and we'll love it and we'll deal with it. But like these last probably like few years before this, like we was really trying and wasn't really getting nowhere. So, we went to a fertility clinic for help, just to see,
Right.
help the process, and we started doing some procedures to help. So the first one we did was called an IUI, and that's
Mhm.
basically where a process where they shoot the sperm directly into her and
Right.
get her pregnant that way. We tried that, it didn't work. So
Mhm.
then we had a procedure which is called the IVF, and IVF is a procedure which basically it's like two surgical procedures involved in that. One,
Mhm.
the first part is they go inside in surgery into my wife and they retrieve her eggs, bring her out, or I mean, bring her out. They retrieve her eggs and
Mhm.
they, get them out and then they implant my stuff and then they put them back in her. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Mhm.
And
Mhm. Mhm.
so that that's what happens, when they place the embryo directly into her and all of that. So that's what we did, and it ended up working. And a lot of the times people
Mhm.
don't. It takes even the IVF more than once. A lot of the times,
Right.
my wife supported or my wife is a part of like these mommies groups, the support groups, on
Mhm.
Facebook and all that stuff, and
Right.
you know but it's just all these stories you hear and it's crazy, man. But we got lucky, it went good, the pregnancy went perfect, the birth was good. um it was crazy though. We went to the hospital at 7 p.m. on a Tuesday night. We left on Saturday afternoon around like 3:30 p.m.
Mhm.
I mean, my wife was in labor for like 28 30 hours or something like that. She
That's a
pushed,
long time. Right.
bro,
That's a long.
she pushed for 4 hours. 4 hours straight, bro. She was pushing for. I could not believe that. Like that was insane. Like she's a warrior, dude. She is a
Right.
warrior. Like
Mm.
I don't I couldn't do it, man. Like I can't
Right.
understand for the life of me. Like if I was a woman, like if I was a woman, I wouldn't see why any woman would want to have a baby. Like after I witnessed that,
Hmm.
like bro, it is crazy.
Hmm.
They come and they, got to do their thing, poke you, give you a spinal tap, for the epidural, or not the spinal
Right.
tap, but
Hmm.
it's the epidural, you know what I mean? And just
Hmm.
everything they got to do, man, it's crazy, bro. I'm just
Right.
sitting here like, man, if I'm a woman, ain't no way I'm about to have no baby ever. Like, no way. I'm sorry. Ain't doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Telling you.
I got to commend every single woman on that, man, because
Definitely.
that's something men could never do. I'm sorry. We just couldn't. We
Never.
ain't built for it.
Yeah,
We
we're
ain't
too
cut for
weak. Yeah, we're too weak for that. We're too weak
it.
for
Yeah,
real.
we sure is.
So we
Not
always give a shout out for real to all the women, the mothers, everything. Always for real. We always gonna put you first.
exactly, bro. Becoming a dad too, I done became paranoid already, right? And shit. So like the kid's born and the nurses and whoever else is coming in to check on my son. I'm like checking their badges and shit. I'm like, yeah, can I see the bear,
Right.
please? Da, da, da,
Right.
coming
Okay. I need to know. I need to know.
exactly coming to, you know, to get him circumcised and all this shit and
Hmm.
taking him out the room. I didn't like that. I had to ask for a badge and all that. You got to, man. Like I'm so paranoid with him, and like, he's
Hmm.
doing he's sitting in the bed and he's doing natural things, while laying in the thing. And I'm nervous about this, worried about that. Man, I was calling them nurses left and right. Hey, is it okay if he supposed to be sounding like that? Is it normal for
Right.
bro? I was tripping, man.
Hmm. For
I
real.
was tripping. It was probably getting sick of me.
Hey man, that's good. That's good stuff though, man. You learn it early. So yeah, definitely pray. Because you got, like I say, you just got to watch out for everything right now, whatever. But yeah, definitely pay attention to all the stuff that's going on around and stuff too. You know, that's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Yeah, you picked the shit up pretty quick, you know what I mean?
Hmm. I'm
So
telling you. Yeah, it's a flips a switch. It flips a switch in your whole mind state and everything, man. That's a great thing about having kids. You know what I'm saying? For real, raise them up good or whatever. You can raise them up exactly how you want them to be raised. For real. But it's always going to be different influences and stuff. But like I say, y'all going to be core. You know what I'm saying, to Aiden's life.
absolutely. Yeah, man. So it was cool. It was a good process. It changed my life. It was the best thing that ever happened to my wife and me, man. It really was.
Hmm.
But yeah, it was.
Congratulations again, man. Congratulations, man.
Thank you,
For
thank you.
real.
Hey,
You and wifey,
where the
definitely.
victory dances? Where the victory cigars at?
Hey man, I got you, bro.
Hey, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yo, yo.
Once again, once again, let me not smoke this in the house. I get in trouble.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Oh, and then check this out. So when we got home, right? We brought him home from the hospital, and I'm home like an hour, and my mom and my sister was here, and I have not cleaned my stove out in the longest time. So I had some shit on the bottom of my stove, bro.
Oh no.
I'm in the bathroom. I'm like, what's that smell, man? I come out, went over there. There was smoke coming from like crazy smoke coming from the stove.
Uh-huh.
I opened that shit up, not stove. I keep saying stove, the oven. I opened up the oven, bro. At the very bottom, just like flames, little fires coming up about yay
Oh
hot,
no.
bro. I'm like, holy shit. So I grabbed the
Right.
shit, start putting it out. You know what I mean? I swatted it out,
Hmm.
and smoke going up. So I had to go and I had to grab the baby, get him out of here because I didn't want him,
Hmm.
get the
Right,
smoke and
right,
all
right.
that. So get all that shit drained out, damn near fire, damn near.
Right.
And
First day home.
first day home. And check this out. An hour later, my two dogs, they got into a vicious fucking fight, bro. They got into a
Damn.
vicious fight, like just started attacking each other. One drew blood
Hmm.
on the other one. The one
Oh
lost,
my
he
goodness.
lost a molar. My sister found a dog fucking tooth, a molar on my kitchen floor.
Wow.
There was like blood and shit. And this happened like an hour after that. I'm like, but you know what the good thing about both of this was Aiden slept through both of them.
See, this is gonna be a drama-filled house for real. Seems like
Right.
my first couple hours at the house.
Right. He gonna
Put me
fit in
back in the
just
belly.
fine.
Put me back in the belly. I didn't have to deal with all this.
Yeah, he slept through all that shit, bro. He gonna fit in just fine.
I know that's right. For real. He gonna be a soldier, definitely.